Hoobledoop, Tiddlypeeps. I'm Hubba talking to you from Hoobland, and I'm about to send 4 of my favourite Hoobs down to Earth to find out all about you for my great Hoobopedia. Here they come! You know who the Hoobs are?
Iver!
Groove!
And Tula!
We're Hoobs, and they're ready to go.
Hey!
Now the wheels are turning, we can all get learning all the things we want to know.
Hey!
Hubba's in Hoobland, and Roma somewhere far away. The motorettes are singing, we keep the engine spinning. Hoop, hoop, hooray! The Hoobmobile is coming your way.
Oh, here we come!
Well, hey!
The Hoobs are here, so what do you say? Hoobs!
Ow! Oh, I'm sorry, Tula, but I'm trying to squeeze some juice out of the hoobocactospiker to make a hoobocactospiker shake. Ow!
Quiet, Groove, you're frightening the birds.
I can't help it. These hoobocactospiker leaves are really prickly.
Use the hoobocactospiker squeezer then.
Well, I can't. I left it in Hoobland.
That was a bit of a hooby-boo-boo, Groove.
Ow!
Hoobodoop! Everything all right?
No,
Well,
it's
no,
not.
it isn't.
The
I
birds
can't
keep
squeeze
flying
the juice
away.
out of these
Wait, one at a time. Tula?
Well, I'm trying to get the birds to stay and eat the bird nuts, but they just pick them up and then fly away. So I can't get to see them properly.
Well, why don't you use the bird nut holder? The birds perch on that, and then you can watch them.
I know, but I left the bird nut holder in Hoobland.
Oh, that was a bit of a hooby-boo-boo, Tula.
Well, you left your hoobocactospiker squeezer, Groove.
Well, yes, I know I did,
Never
but
mind. I've made us some fresh hooboberry juice to drink while we think up a question for Hoob News.
Oh, thanks, Iver.
Thanks, Iver.
Come along.
Hooby galooby, it's full of pips.
Why didn't you use the hooboberry strainer, Iver?
Well, Oh, all right. I left it in Hoobland, and before you say anything, I know. It was a great big hooby-boo-boo, OK.
Yeah, but my hooby-boo-boo was the biggest. I mean, how can you squeeze the juice out of a hoobocactospiker without hurting your paws?
Hubba, Groove. That's the question for Hoob News.
Oh, yes, leave me to clear up.
How can you squeeze the juice out of a hoobocactospiker without hurting your paws? A hooble-dooble-dooper question, and just the sort of thing I can put into my great Hoobopedia. I must say, Groove, there's nothing quite like a hoobocactospiker shake.
Oh, yes, Hubba. I can almost taste it now.
And I can almost taste hooboberry juice without pips in it. I'm going to make some more, then see if I can think up a way to strain it.
And I'll email Roma and put her on the case. Meantime, here are some pictures from HoobNet to start you off. Ooh, those peeps look very well covered, don't they? And those would keep your eyes safe. Ah, there's a miner's helmet. That would keep your face safe, wouldn't it, Hoobs? And that would keep you safe when you're cycling. All of these things are to protect you. Do you see?
Yeah, that's what I need. Something protective to put over my paws to stop them getting hurt.
You mean gloves?
Yeah, gloves, that's it. Gloves. Now, I'm sure I've got some gloves somewhere, but where? Here's where. How hooby groovy are these?
Yes, very nice, Groove.
Tula, look! I had them in my collection of things that are white, light and frilly. Right then. Ow! Ugh, it's the holes. The spikes are getting at me through the holes. Oh, hooby bother.
Wait a minute. Do you think the holes in these gloves are small enough to stop bird nuts falling through?
Oh, I don't know.
Are they big enough to let a little bird get his beak inside?
Probably.
Thanks, Groove. I think I've got my bird nut holder.
You have? But how?
How, how, how? How, how, how? How, 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 how?
Here's how. The birds can feed on the nuts, but they can't fly off with them. So I'll be able to watch them. Right.
Well, that's Hooby Groovy for the birds, Tula. But what about me?
Roma.
Oh, Iver, it's Roma.
Hoobs.
Oh, Hoob'll do, Roma.
Now, Hoobs, today I'm reporting from a peep kitchen. Now, as you can see, there's loads of dirty washing up to do. Being a very generous Hoob, I've decided to do it for them. Even though it wasn't me that got all the dishes dirty in the first place.
But, Roma, won't you get your paws wet?
Certainly not, Groove. I don't mind helping this peep out, but I'm not sticking my paws into soapy water for anyone.
What are you going to do then?
Well, Iver, as a matter of fact, I've discovered something absolutely hoobacious that will keep my paws completely dry.
What's that, Roma?
It's these, Groove.
Hooby Groovy. What are they?
They're rubber gloves, Groove. Peeps use them to protect their hands from the hot water. They also use them sometimes when they're cleaning up smelly rubbish.
Do you think some gloves like that will protect my Hooby paws?
I don't see why not, Groove. So I've sent you a pair to try out.
Oh, thanks, Roma.
And when you've finished, there's something else hoobacious you can do with rubber gloves.
Oh, what's that, Roma?
This. How about that, Hoobs? Fantabby Hooby, eh? This is Roma Hoob, off to give someone else a hand. Hoob'll Tootle do.
Hoob'll Tootle do.
I can't wait for my rubber gloves to arrive.
I'm sure they'll do the job. Now, I've made some more Hoobo-berry juice and, well, it's just a question of finding a way to strain the pips out of it.
Hooby Groovy, they're here!
Hoobie-galoobie, it works.
Now, this is the sort of... No, it's not. Oh, of course, we should be using... Oh, dear, no.
Hooby Groovy, take a look at these. We're going to have a hoobocactospiker shake in the blink of a Hooby eye.
What I really need is something with lots of tiny holes in it.
Right then. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! The spikes went right through, look! Oh no, now they're full of tiny holes.
Full of tiny holes? How spacious!
No, it's not hoobacious, Iver.
Those holes are big enough to let juice through, but small enough to keep the pips out.
What's that got to do with my hoobocactospiker?
Groove, if they're no use to you, can I use them to strain my Hoobo-berry juice? Come on.
You should see those birds up there. They ate the lot. I'm going to put some more nuts in and I'm going to go straight back up there.
Yeah, but Tula!
Now then, let's get straining. Hubba, 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 hubba.
Now then, Groove, have you had your hoobocactospiker shake yet?
No, Hubba. I've found a use for the rubber gloves, and Tula found something to do with the lace gloves, but I've still not got a glove to help me.
Well, why don't you go and visit the Tiddlypeeps? I'm sure they'd hate to hear that you're hurting your paws.
Yeah, the Tiddlypeeps are sure to help, aren't they? Will you drive me to see the Tiddlypeeps, Tula?
Well, actually, I'm a bit busy, Groove.
Iver! Will you drive, Iver?
Would you ask Tula, Groove? I'm a bit tied up here.
Oh, I'll drive myself.
We're off to see the Tiddlypeeps, on the road we go. We're off to see the Tiddlypeeps, they're smart, they're fun, they know. The Tiddlypeeps, help us find things out. They give us clues, they tell us news, that's what they're all about. We're off to see the Tiddlypeeps, on the road we go. We're off to see the Tiddlypeeps, they're smart, they're fun, they know.
Hoobledoop, Tiddlypeep.
Hoobledoop, Groove.
Would you like to do a Hoobie hello?
Yes, please.
Hoobledoop, Hoobledoop, whoop, whoop, whoop. What are you reading about?
Knights, Groove.
Knights? What are they?
Knights were people that lived a long time ago. They were like soldiers. They used to fight each other with swords, like these.
Hoobie galooby, isn't that dangerous?
That's why they wore suits of armour.
Armour?
It's those clothes they're wearing. They're made out of metal.
Hey, they've got metal gloves too.
They're called gauntlets.
And they'd stop something sharp from hurting you. Tula, order me some gauntlets from Hoobnet right away.
Right.
Thanks so much, Tiddlypeep. Hooble toodle do.
Hooble toodle do.
Right then, this Hooberberry juice is much nicer.
The gauntlet's here.
Thanks, Iver. Right. Back to the birds.
Oh, I can't get this gauntlet to go on my paw.
Oh, why don't you just calm down and have a nice cool drink of Hooberberry juice?
I don't want any Hooberberry juice. I want to get this glove on. Oh, please, Iver, help me.
All right, Groove, yes, I'm sorry. Come here. There. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, it's no good. We need to push together really hard.
Yeah.
After 3 Hooba Boobas, OK?
OK.
1 Hooba Booba, 2 Hooba Boobas, 3 Hooba Boobas. Oh, it's no good. Those other gloves stretched, but these metal gloves, they don't at all.
No, none of them fits properly. Hoobie paws aren't like peep hands. Oh.
Hubba, hubba, hubba. You need a glove that fits a Hoobie paw groove, and I think I might have found you the answer. Take a look at this story.
Once there was a little rat called Slug, who worked as the servant of a huge, ugly troll. From the day he had been able to use a duster, Slug had cleaned and cooked for the troll, and the only time he rested was when he fell asleep. To keep himself warm, every night, Slug climbed into an old boxing glove in a box in the corner of the kitchen. One day, the troll slapped a large cookbook in front of him.
Now tonight, I want rock cakes. And they'd better be as I like them. Heavy as lead and tasty as granite.
When Slug tried to knead the rocky dough, it really hurt his hands. "Ow!" cried Slug. He tried jumping up and down on the dough, but that just hurt his feet.
Ow! If I don't get these rock cakes made, the troll will be ever so angry.
Suddenly, Slug had an idea. He climbed inside his boxing glove bed and jumped up and down. The boxing glove pounded the dough, and because it was so thick, Slug couldn't feel a thing inside it. When the troll tasted the rock cakes, he was delighted.
These are as good as my mum used to make.
And from then on, Slug's rock cakes became famous all over the land. So famous, in fact, that he has his own rock cake shop. and is still making them to this day.
Well, I've ordered a pair of boxing gloves from Hoobnet.
Good. Soon all your troubles will be over, Groove. Do you know, I think I can make this hooberberry juice even smoother if I run it through my glove again.
Yeah. What? No, Iver!
I'm all on my own and nobody's helping me.
Oh, look at the little birds on the heber leaf tree.
And while I'm complaining, Iver's busy straining.
My hooberberry juice is the smoothest it can be.
I've got sore paws from trying to squeeze the juice from the hoobocactospiker. And with sore paws, I'm not going to be any use with the hoobocactospiker. You may look vicious, but your juice is hoobalicious. I so badly want to make a hoobocactospiker shake, but I've lost my hoobie squeezer, and this problem's now a teaser, and nobody's helping me.
There's nothing like a lacy glove for making the birds feel merry.
There's nothing like a rubber mitt for getting pips from a hooberberry.
I'm all alone and nobody's helping me. But a boxing glove might do the trick and stop me getting one more prick from the hoobocactospiker. Let's see. The boxing gloves.
Groove, you must try this hooberberry juice. Oh.
The birds are hoobly groobly, Iver.
Yes, and the juice is smooth and hoobalicious.
How hoobie groovy are these? They're really thick and they fit on my paws really well. Right then.
Are the spikes getting you, Groove?
Well, no, I can't feel them at all. In fact, I can't feel anything. These gloves are too big and clumsy. Oh, do you know, I'm never going to be able to squeeze this hoobocactospiker, and I'll never make hoobocactospiker shake.
Have some hooberberry juice instead, Groove.
Now, I'll tell you what else, Iver. We're never going to answer the question for Hoob News.
Hoob News? Yeah. Groove, I completely forgot. I was so busy straining, I forgot about Hoob News.
And I was so busy bird watching that I forgot about it too.
But even worse, we weren't helping you, Groove. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Me too.
Well, do you know we're going to need to do some really quick Hoobie thinking to sort this out?
Hubba, 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 hubba.
Well, Groove, why don't you go and see the Tiddlypeeps again? They love to squeeze things. I'm sure they can help you.
Yes, go and see the Tiddlypeeps, Groove. I'll drive you there if you like.
No, I'll drive, Iver.
I'll drive you.
No, I'll drive
I'm quite happy to drive you.
Iver, I will do it.
We're off to see the Tiddlypeeps, on the road we go. We're off to see the Tiddlypeeps, they're smart,
they're fun,
they know. The Tiddlypeeps, help us find things out. They give us clues, they tell us news, that's what they're all about. We're off to see the Tiddlypeeps, on the road we go. We're off to see the Tiddlypeeps, they're smart, they're fun, they know.
Hoobledoop, Tiddlypeep.
Hoobledoop, Groove. You're back again.
Yeah, well, the gauntlets didn't really work out. Hey, what's that you're drinking?
It's fruit juice.
What kind?
It's orange. Would you like to try some?
Oh, yes, please. That is hoobalicious. Have you ever tried a hoobocactospiker shake?
No, what's that?
Well, it's made from the juice of the hoobocactospiker plant. You have to squeeze the leaves really hard to get the juice out. And they're covered in big prickles that hurt your hoobie paws.
Is that why you wanted the gauntlets?
Yeah, but I couldn't get them on. So now I don't know what I'm going to do.
But, Groove, you don't need to use your paws at all. You can just use one of these.
What?
Hoobie galooby! That looks just like a hoobocactospiker squeezer.
It's a fruit press.
that?
Yes.
Hooby galooby. Iver, Tula, order a fruit press from Hoobland right away.
Certainly.
I think we've got the answer.
I think we have.
Oh, thanks, Tiddlypeep. I better get back now and start squeezing some juice. Hooble toodle do.
Hooble doodle doo.
Who would have thought that the Tiddlypeeps use something just like a hoobocactospiker squeezer to squeeze their fruit?
Let's try it. Let's try it. There. Right.
Wait! You'll need this.
Oh, yeah. We have hoobocactospiker juice.
Hoop, hoop, hooray!
Now all it needs is a good shake, and we'll have hoobocactospiker shake.
And just in time for Hoob News.
For squeezing the juice out of something with prickles, the Hoob tried a glove, but the prickles went through. When prickles go through, we are not talking tickles, but screeches and ouches.
And a new.
The hoobocactospiker was not going to give its juice. There'd be no shake, because a glove proved to be of no use. The Tiddlypeeps found them a special contraption for squeezing the juice, so we shout, Hoop hooray! A fruit press is perfect for juicy extraction, and now they'll make shakes for the rest of the day. The hoobocactospiker was not going to let them win, but now there's shake, cause the fruit press is the perfect thing.
Hubba, 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 hubba. So, Hoobs, are you ready to give me your Hoob News for my great Hoobopedia?
We're ready.
Then take it away.
Hooble-doop whoop to all you Hoobs out there. Welcome to Hoob News, the new show for Hoobs everywhere. I'm Iver.
I'm Tula.
And I'm Groove.
And today we've been asking the question...
How can you squeeze the juice out of a hoobocactospiker without hurting your paws?
First, Hubba showed us lots of different clothes the peeps used to protect themselves.
And Groove decided that he needed some gloves.
But the lace gloves were full of holes.
And my paws got pricked.
But Tula managed to use the gloves as a bird nut holder.
Fly off with them.
Then Roma sent Groove some gloves made of rubber.
My paws still got pricked.
But I was able to use them to strain the pips out of hoobleberry juice.
Then Groove went to see the Tiddlypeeps and found out about some metal gloves called gauntlets.
But they just wouldn't fit over my paws.
Then we saw a story about a rat who used a boxing glove to stop himself getting hurt.
But they were so thick, I couldn't feel anything at all.
So Groove went to see the Tiddlypeeps again and found exactly what he needed.
A fruit press. I didn't need to use my paws at all.
Oh, well done, Groove. So it's thanks once again to Iver, Tula, Groove and Roma for giving Hoobs everywhere a little peep into the world of peeps. And remember, wherever you are, have a nice day and Hooble Toodle Doo!
Hooble Toodle Doo!
Hoobocactospiker shake, here we come!
Oh!
Hubba Hubba's in Hoobland, and Roma somewhere far away. The motorettes are singing,
We keep the engine spinning.
Hoop hoop hooray! The Hoobmobile is coming your way.
Oh, here we come!
Well, hey!